All right, welcome to Meta 5 Manifestation. My name is Franklin, and I want to thank you for being here. You are locked into the Meta 5 Manifestation channel. Want to change your life? I will teach you how. Head on over to meta5manifestation.com or meta5manifestation.com slash free class for my free masterclass. It's super free, and it's there for you to learn and delve a little bit more into what we do here. Free tips and a path that has the potential to completely change your life and level you up. I also have a full online course over at meta5manifestation.com. Check out the free masterclass first, and then you can sign up. Also, like and subscribe to support your own personal growth, and check the description for more manifestation goodies. So here we go today. So you are living in a simulation, okay? Which means that you control your own reality. This simulation is generated by your thoughts, by your actions, by your body, everything that your body does beneath the surface that subconsciously you don't understand, okay? And the cool part is that you don't need to understand this. What we want to do is talk about how to just change your attitude really quickly so you can manifest anything you want. It really is that simple. Anyone that tries to tell you to ritualize manifestation in terms of meditation and all this kind of stuff, they're really off their rocker. Really, what you need is just an attitude shift, and you have to embody confidence, and you have to realize that you are in control. Okay? Those are fundamental principles, not just of manifestation, but of life. Because life is manifestation, and manifestation is life. You have to realize that when you say you're in a simulation, that means, hey, whatever I think is gonna suppose itself into reality. It's going to recreate itself. It's going to pattern itself into the steps that I take into the future. So, as they say, why not make it a good one, right? If you have the choice to choose any dish that you want to eat right now, you're not going to manifest a pile of doo-doo, okay? Right? If you can have anything you want right on the plate right now, what would it be? Okay? Make it a good one. And that generally is what life is. So you are in control. If you're controlling your simulation, if you're controlling your life, you get to say what it is, okay? Now, there is also sort of a principle that not every thought is going to instantly replicate itself, as in the famous pink elephant thought experiment, right? I can think of a pink elephant and it's not going to manifest instantly in front of me. If you wanted to, you will end up seeing a pink elephant, definitely, if that's what you want to manifest. But you are in control of that. So you can just say, what do you want? I want a new job. I want a new relationship, or I want a better job or a better relationship. I want that house over there. I want this car. I want to be healthier. Whatever you want to say, right? I want my bank account I want to double my income by the end of this year, right? All of these are possible, okay? Now, you may be feeling some resistance to the statements, but that's okay. You get comfortable with them, okay? Just like you've done with any other situation in your life. Sometimes you started off in a new relationship or in a new job, right? Have you ever walked into something feeling, okay, I'm not quite sure, at a party or something, and then after 5 minutes, you're like, oh, this is kind of cool, right? The same things happen with your thoughts and situations. Why it's good to be uncomfortable. A lot of sort of business experts say that. Get uncomfortable. It's going to make you a better person, right? When you practice in sports, you're getting uncomfortable, but it's making you a better athlete, okay? And the same goes with your thoughts and your experiences, okay? So you are in control. Your life movie is going to be projected out. So what I want to do, okay, what you need to do is just have that confidence, okay? And I like to start, and this is what I tell people all the time, and I do this myself. Your physiology controls your psychology, okay? Now think about that. What your body does controls your mindset to a large extent. If you're slouched over, if you're hunched over to the side and you're sort of like slouching and, in this position where your energy is just sucking down, right? You're not going to have confidence. So what I want you to do right now is just sit up straight, work on your posture. Just put your shoulders back, put your hands in your hips in that power pose, and now think confident thoughts. I bet you your confidence just shot through the roof, okay? And this is what you need to start doing and getting in the habit right now of doing this all the time. Get your confidence up, feel good, and now is the time to start thinking about what do I want? And keep this attitude. It's as simple as that, really. Just having a positive attitude, okay? Now, I am big into athletics, into sports, and over the past year and a half into yoga. I am like this huge, like, I've never liked yoga before, I just have to say. But now I am like the number one sort of expounder on yoga. So, but here's how I think about it, because yoga has taught me to stretch. My body was very tight from weightlifting and from athletics, and I never took the time to really seriously consider the implications of not stretching. But I've come to realize, like, we as manifestors need to stretch. Now, follow me here, okay? What do we need to stretch? Not our muscles, but our minds and our energy. We need to stretch our energy and expand. We're so tight. We're so focused. We're so wound up, like we're so up our own backsides with our dreams, and we're just like, like we're cramped up, okay? We have to stretch. Now, stretching takes time and it takes practice, but it's like, the analogy is like joint pain. People have joint pain, right? Which is a real physical condition. Oftentimes, the origins of the joint pain is not in your joints. It's in the surrounding muscle tissue, which is attached to the joints. And so, the end game for a lot of joint pain, and I've gone through this in my yoga journey, is like, to get rid of the joint pains, stretch out the muscles around your knees, and all that joint pain magically disappears, okay? And the same is true with your dreams, your goals, your desires, what you want to accomplish in life, what you want to manifest, right? It's not the dreams themselves, it's the energy you're attaching to it, okay? So if you follow the metaphor, your joints are your dreams, your energy are your muscles, okay? So it's like, or your joints are your dreams and your muscles are your energy, okay? So it's like, yeah, right? Think about your dreams. Stretch out your energy. Don't get so tense. Stretch your energy out. Keep stretching your energy out. And when you want to do this, your physiology controls your psychology. So physically stretch, open your energy up, and then think about your dreams, and it'll all sort of align itself. Okay, so this is something you can take away today. And you're living in a simulation, okay? You are in control, right? Confidence, right? And the last thing is quantum stretching. Stretch out your energy, okay? And you will be successful. You are a rock star. Well, hey, thank you so much for listening to this. I hope you've had some benefit. Drop some comments below and say, oh my God, that was amazing. Okay. And head on over to meta5manifestation.com/free class for our online webinar masterclass on what we do and what we have to offer. If I can help, that would be amazing. And the webinar is called How to Create the Life of Your Dreams with Fun and Fulfillment Without Time Wasting or Doubt. And I also have a full online course for you. Okay, take care. See you in the next one. Love you. Have an amazing day.